Hello, lovelies. All right, so I have another album for us to walk through. This is another envelope album that I have created. I have forgotten my handy dandy ruler over here. Sorry if that went a little muted. So let's get that out. So let's do a quick walkthrough of this. Of course, this will be available in my Etsy store. If somebody just has to have it, it's there. Maybe if it's not, it might have sold. I don't know. You can always contact me and we can make something similar. I love custom jobs. I love to make people happy. So anyway, we're going to go ahead and take a look at this one. So as I said, this is an envelope album. Our measurements of the album are approximately 5.5 by, like 4 3/4. I'm so bad with those little tick marks. It may have to do with the fact that my eyes are so old. Oh, and I mean, we're pretty thick. Whoops, sorry. I always struggle with keeping this on camera. Okay, so I mean, it just depends on where you measure it. Like this one's like 1.5 inches, but over here you're gonna see there's some pretty fun little jewelry pieces in here. So like this is 2. So it just kind of depends on where I'm measuring. So anyway, this one is a vintage, like a cross between vintage folksy and vintage, I don't know, botanical. Anyway, it's got fruit. So anyway, it's super cute. It's fun, fresh colors like reds and oranges and pinks and yellows. So let's take a look. Now, I did something a little different. On this one, we have a cute, so I'm going to try to center this a little bit. Cute little spine where the signature's been stitched in with beads, of course. And this one's held closed with just a like grungy distressed lace. So I'm going to pull that off. It's just a bow. So let's take a real cute look here at this album cover. I'm going to try to zoom in. Oh my gosh, I probably am going to do a really bad job of this. Okay, there we go. So, good things take time, just with anything that grows. I'm in my gardening era right now, so I absolutely love to grow things. And this one just kind of spoke with me. The papers were what decided what was going to happen with this album. So I've got, those little mulberry flowers with brads, a vintage botanical print, as everything in the album, unless I specify that it's actual ephemera, it's reproductions, because they just hold up a whole lot better. Some of these papers and stuff are so old they'll just crumble when you try to fold them, so it's just not going to work. So these are all repros. We have a good vintage button here, some little shiny diamond things, a repurposed vintage piece, and I've got some like little muslin tag things going on here. All right, so I'm going to zoom back out. Look at that. Okay, I'm going to open her up. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 double-sided pages for a 20-page album. So, of course, the front one is the cover. So I think I can get us all on screen. So, again, fruit-themed, that watermelon is so cute. Okay, so, we've got embroidery floss. I have into some of these. Oh, and I've left the integrity of the envelopes intact, so you can use these for pockets. Every single one of these pages of the 10 is going to have a pocket. So maybe you want to use this to journal your gardening. Oh, wouldn't that be so cute? You could tuck in like your little, seedling packets, and you could write the notes on the back. Oh, that'd be so cute. If you do that, I want to know. You are going to have to reach out to me. So anyway, I need to know that. So lots of pages to jot stuff down. Got a cute little, belly band here. Another pocket there. Look at that strawberry print. I need to make something for my daughter. She's totally into strawberries right now. This cute little, look at that little tiny little cute clip. I love you. Okay. With this adorable, just little, I don't know what you call this. It's not really a notepad, but you could tuck something under here, and that vellum paper is such a neat texture. So you can use, like I said, use this stuff anywhere. Okay, so I'm going to not clip this. You can again see how you can put something in there. Okay. Now I'm going to clip it on. There we go. All right. Watch me as I struggle on camera with all of y'all watching. That's just fun. Okay. And then, of course, this side I've got another vintage button. I tried not to take up too much space on this one. I don't know. I really wanted these pretty papers to show through and give you the option of doing what you want to with it. So now this little like muslin kind of tag here, held on with the bulb, you know, pen right there. It's got two little tags. And again, you know, tuck your stuff inside. Have a neat little flip here with extra writing space on the back. And another flip over here, and this is a cool one. Like it's like a triple flip. Does that make sense? 1, 2, 3. Anyway, so that's there again. Reach inside. All right. On this one, I'm going to take off this clip, which is holding something on the back side. So we'll get to that. But this would be the center of the album. That's why there's, you know, 2 there. And of course, you know, you can I mean, the envelope, it's a regular envelope, so it goes all the way down there. Okay, so here's our page, and then this is what this was holding on this side. Look at this cute little book. Oh, my gosh. Okay, so, you know, got pages in there. You can take this out and put it in a different piece, but it's held together with staples. So, you know, there's 6 double-sided pages for writing. That would be so cute. Oh my gosh. So I just hope whoever ends up with this album just loves it as much as I've loved it. Okay, sorry y'all. Olive, my little French bulldog, is in the back, and she's just gonna be barking her head off at something. This is a tuck, so hold on, let me find something random on my, okay, here's a piece of scrap paper. So it's a tuck, you know, so like a belly band but sideways. So just, you know, put something in there, whatever you want. All right. We've got another vintage button with a paper circle behind it. Of course, you know, this is, again, I'm not going to take that off on this side. Got a little tag clipped on here. Actually, I'm going to take it off. Little tag clipped on here for you. And then a neat little, you know, book page kind of thing. How cute would it be to, like, write something, like a short quote here and then little names down here, you know, people that brings to mind a memory of, or just something, you know. I mean, I just try to give you options. All right, and then another matching vintage jewelry piece there. And of course, you know, another envelope flap thing. And again, I just need to hold a piece of paper here, don't I? You know, another more vintage buttons with another, you know, sideways tuck / belly band. And then of course, this is just glued on. Oh, no. Oh, it's a tuck. Sorry. Corner tuck. There we go. Sometimes when I make stuff, I forget what it's supposed to be. So anyway, you could tuck something back behind there. And of course, you know, your intact envelope integrity. So, and then, you know, our back page here. And again, all of our little tabs here on the side. So that is it. Good things take time. So anyway, if you're interested, again, in my Etsy shop, I would love to get comments. I never want to say like, subscribe, follow, or like, comment, follow. That just seems so, you know, you do what you want to. But I love to make new friends that love paper as much as I do. So anyway, enjoy. And if you want it, it's probably in my shop. All right, guys, have a great day, and I will let you go. Bye.